Who's ready for some action? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets. Squaring off with another team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Broncos will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rockets offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. From the gun, the running back has it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now on second down. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
And the Rockets moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2.
And the offense has a little bit of success. And what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Gray. He's got him this time. Breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Catch in the middle, it's Wagner. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle, it's Doyle. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
The offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. Second and third and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. The defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell on that pass rush, man, they were coming.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wagner. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense has the ball for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Great place to start for this offense. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Rockets are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Gray. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
Toledo.
From the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Rockets will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his man. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Get it out on the screen. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's caught. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. The play action fake. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Looking for the goal line. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The give to the back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Slithers into space.
Returner brings it out to the 32.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense.
First and 10.
Off play action on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be dragged down. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Rockets want to move quickly.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Gray. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Toledo! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. From the gun, running back on the move. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. The Broncos have their offense in high gear.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side, and they'll knock him down. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And then he got the 1st down, and I know all you probably say, hey, slide, get down, don't take the hit, don't fumble, but that guy's thinking touchdown. He's thinking I can break these tackles and try to make a play, got held up, coughed up the football, defense recovers. Man, that's a big blow for the offense.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Oh, what a cut. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Rockets in the hurry up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pop the draw. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Gray. Quick completion on the out route. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he tacks on the extra point.
21, Western Michigan, 2.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
On back-to-back drives, this offense can't get out of their own way. They fumble again. Man, a lot of times you get fired when you fumble. This is another guy. Like, they're going to have to fire the whole team if they keep this pace going.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Gray. Out of the backfield, he's open. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
He's tackled at the 28-yard line. That's a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Doyle. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Near the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. It'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Broncos! A great catch and run for 6.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Western Michigan, 9.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Rockets want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wagner. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Power football with the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's got the back in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Rockets are flying down the field.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast.
Turning it on! They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man. Spinderella. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Rockets didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. Touchdown, Toledo! And the punishment has been extended.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
31, Western Michigan, 9.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Wants to throw on first down, using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. He is complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
First down for the offense.
They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
1st and goal, Western Michigan.
The jet sweep pass. And they will score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Got it behind the line. It's Martin. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Scanning the field, it's Gray. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Rockets will hustle to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Martin.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Off play action. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Right back to the well. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Here comes the option.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead to 13.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Browning. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games. That guy needed to make that interception at this critical juncture of the game. There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to sling it on second down. He makes the grab. Really good surge from this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snagged in the middle. It's DeMarco. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos are on the move. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. It's complete to the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Broncos! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Rockets offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Gets it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Gray. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll pull it on the read. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires on the run. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Completes the shuffle pass.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. A run for the quarterback. Past the first down marker and still running.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. To the air on second down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They look finished, but they weren't. Still fighting, and we're locked up.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Gray. The short hands, it's Doyle. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
For the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Timeout, Toledo.
Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Rides the back on the option, the give. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Rockets. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Looking for the two-point try. Dropping back, it's Gray. Finds his big tight end. He just couldn't squirt his way in for the 2, and it's still a 5-point game here in the fourth quarter.
Western Michigan.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Flips it out on the screen. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's into the open down the middle. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Toledo. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works. A ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.